As I said before, or in the previous video, that we're going to have another part for, let's say, puzzles. Because puzzles, there are plenty of shapes. It's not just these ordinary puzzles. You can create different kinds, okay? Sorry. And of course, I insist on practice because, you know, you show me and I may forget, you teach, so you involve me and I will learn. So you should be involved, okay? You have to be involved. You have to practice. After each video, try to practice and put your let's say your creations in the discussion group. Okay. So now today we're going to talk about another kind of puzzles. For example, you've got this kind of picture which represents the word community, and you want to use it, for example, during initial situation. You want it to be a fun game, like a puzzle. So you divide this picture into parts and you, let's say, give it stick it on the board, and you give learners the opportunity to match the puzzles, the pieces of the puzzle together to get this picture. Then they read the word, they look at the picture, and they try to figure out the meaning of the word community looking at this picture. Okay, for example, here as well, you've got this picture and you want it to be that way. Here you've got just 4 parts, and here you've got 4 parts as well, but you can even use more than 4 parts if you want it to be more difficult for learners to do. Okay, all right, so we need a new slide. So you click here. Okay, where is it coming? Okay, here we go. All right, then we go to shapes, because shapes are the source for any kind of puzzles. So we come here, we choose this shape. For example, if you wanted 4, you are going to use just 4. Okay, 4 of this. If you wanted more, you can use more than 1. Okay, so let's just create a 4 pieces puzzle. So for example, and of course I'm always insisting on the white and black color. Then you go to the weight and you choose either this, it's thicker, you can use less, okay, like this one, it's pair. Okay, now Control C, Control V to duplicate your, and you place it in the right place. Now you choose everything, Control A, Control C, Control V, and you see it's easier to use and it's much fairer to practice this way. Okay, so now we've got the 4 pieces. Next, we're going to use the secret shape. This one, of course. So, for example, you want it to, and we place it in the middle. Okay, you can even make it bigger, a little bit bigger. You see that PowerPoint helps you in figuring out the position of each of these. Okay, great. Okay, now Control C, Control V, and for example, I want it to be here. All right, great. And another piece, Control V, and I get another piece, for example, here. You just adjust it, you put it in the middle, you can see. And a final piece might be Control V, and another final piece could be here. Okay, it's in the middle. Great. Now we've got our, let's say, puzzle. What do we do? As usual, I'm just repeating these steps so that you get used to them. You go to desktop, you save it as a JPEG. When I say JPEG, it means picture, okay? A JPEG means picture. And here, I've got many slides, but the one that I want is just this one, so I'm going to use just this one. Okay, great. Let's get to Photoshop. Okay, we open it. We open our, let's say, puzzle. We find it in the desktop. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Great. So, first of all, we want to remove the background, which is this one. Okay, It's removed, so it's PNG. There is no background here. Clear? Great. Now we want the eraser, and of course, as I said, if you want to get it bigger, you can click on Control plus, okay, so that you can see much better, and you start your erasing. Okay, great. We move to the second. Okay, click on space and keep clicking on space. Put your finger on space so that this hand would show. It will help you to move your slide. Okay, now as I said, erase and let go. Erase and let go, so that once you make a mistake, you will not repeat all the steps. Great. So space, I'm clicking on the space and moving this shape. Okay, I let go of the space and I erase. All right, great. Very good work. All right, great work. The same space, the hand shows so that I can move. Now I erase this part. Okay, great. Now, okay, let's remove this part. Great. Now for this, let's say, kind of puzzle, I don't want any background, so I'm going to remove all the background, okay? Because I have a picture, so I'm going to place just this on the paper, or on the picture, sorry, it's not open. So now we're going to save as PNG, of course. PNG, it means it has no background, and we're going to save. Great. Okay, let's get back to our picture here. This is the picture that I want to create a puzzle on. So I open my desktop, and here is my, okay, as you can see here, you see. Now I'm going to crop the additional parts, these ones. I'm not in need of them because they are going to, okay, crop. And now I'm going to adjust it so you can get it bigger, the size of the picture, as you can see. Great. Okay. All right. So this is the puzzle. You can click on Control A, then you group. It means it will be just one picture. Look, okay, it will be one picture. Now you may get it a little bit smaller here in order not, when we print, we do not lose any part. Okay, just a little bit. Okay, so you adjust it. You leave some space, just some space. Great. And here we go. This is your puzzle. You've got the picture at the back, and you've got this puzzle. So once you print it, you just cut it and you place your magnets. Then you put it on the board so that learners, stick it on the board so that learners reorder the pieces to get a meaningful picture. Okay, so this is, and it's the same with this one. But look here, I made it thicker, so it's not that good. I want it to be less thicker, like this one or like this one. It's better. Okay, so it depends on you. And as I said, if you want more pieces, you can just make smaller parts. I hope that this is clear. Now let's move to another kind of puzzles, which is this one. I created this one for, let's say, prefixes. Okay, prefixes: dishonest, disorganized, irregular, unkind, illegal, intolerant, etc. Let's know, or let's learn how to do that. It's very easy. As usual, we go to the shapes, and I'm going to choose the same shape. Look here. So you choose this shape like that. All right, here we go. This is the shape that we're going to use. Choose black and a thicker white. Okay, good. And with the same Control C, Control V, we're going to use the same, but we get it smaller. this size. We turn it. It's the same shape for all the pieces, but okay, here we go. We place one. You can use the same shape, or you can use, let's say, a circle. Okay, you can use a circle, or you can use this shape, no problem. So you place part 1 here, part 2 here. Okay, you can get it even bigger. So let's remove this so we have the same size. Control C, Control V. Okay, great. Now we need another shape, but smaller, like that. And we place it in the middle. Okay, in the middle. Great. So you see it's in the middle. Control C, Control V, and the same here. Great. And our puzzle is ready for use. Let's go. Save as desktop. I'm going to save just this slide as a JPEG picture. Save. Yes, just this one. So I go to Photoshop. You remove this one. Nope. So I open my desktop and I insert mine. Okay, just to remove the background here. Just remove the background. All right, now we choose the other eraser, this one, and as usual, Control plus, so that, and the space to move. Erase and let go. Erase and let go. Okay, and the final step should be very careful. Okay, erase, let go. Okay, just a little bit. Great. Here I need to even more. Okay, great. Space, move. Now erase, let go. Erase, let go. Great. Okay. All right. Now Control plus minus. Sorry. Now we need to, let's say, paint it. Okay. For example, I want to use gray for this part and white for here. Okay. Or you can use other colors. You can just come here, choose the colors that suits you. Let's use lighter colors like this one, for example. Okay, so it depends on your choice. And you save it as a PNG. Save. Yes. Okay, let's get back here. And we come here, a new slide, and I insert my puzzle. Here we go. Now you can even make it bigger like that, so that when you print you get a bigger size for board use. Now for writing, you can just insert a text box like that and you write, for example, this. You click on it, you make it bigger, and here you get the size bigger like that, for example. Sorry, not this. Okay, you hold your writing, you put it here. Now you choose the font that you want to use. Generally, there are different fonts. As you can see here, this is the one that I've used for the other ones. But, you know, the beautiful fonts are not clear for learners, so you need to use fonts which are nice and clear. Like, for example, this one. Okay, and you can, oops, nope. You can get it smaller, this. Okay, and let's get it here. Maybe you want, for example, to add a text outline. For example, red. Look, the outline will get red. You can even make it thicker. Okay, look, this. For example, you want it to be dashed. So I'm just showing you some examples, etc. For example, here it's dashed. It does not look good when it's bigger. So you can just make it smaller. For example, okay, just an example. I'm showing you examples. And next you write your words like honest, for example, or maybe small letter is better. honest, and you write it like that, honest. Organized, for example, or organized. You can use a hyphen, okay, like that. Organized. Okay, so this is an example of another kind of, let's say, puzzles. Of course, you can create plenty of puzzles. It depends on your creation. So I'm showing you the basics, and you have to work on your own to design more or even much better than the things that I have prepared myself, because myself, I'm learning, and each time I discover new stuff. So you're going to make more things, and I'm quite sure that you have the talent and the ability to do plenty of things to get amused and make your learners learn in a fun way. Okay, now we're going to talk about another idea, because puzzles are not just these. You can create other ways of puzzles that I'm going to show you an example that I have prepared myself. Another kind, as you see here, it's a house, because it's me and my family. So I have, let's say, choose the use of a house, where you can use both numbers in letters and in numbers. Okay, then you cut the top of this house, and of course you're going here to listen to let's say a description, and you match the character grandma, for example, with 72 and this number with 72. Okay, it's an activity that I like, that I have designed. Look here, so it's the same. All you have to do is just take these and put them in the right place.